What's up, everyone? This is a tour of the Clemson campground in South Carolina. So this campground has a lot to provide, like this little hangout area. And sometimes they have karaoke nights. So this is a good party area or eating area. Like sometimes they sell food in that room. And then they got the Clemson Paw, obviously, fireplace, and then a restroom. Got the normal stuff, the trash can. And then one of their newest parts is this bridge. And they have lights so you can walk it at night. Then we got the rain runoff. Yeah, this bridge is really long, and I'm still going all the way to there. It takes a while because the rain runoff system is a while. All right, finally coming down. And then they got panels so you don't get your feet dirty, I guess, in the mulch. And then this area is for bands. A lot of time bands come down here to play in front of this area. And then there's a lot of space for your kids right here. And if you're trying to take your pets into the pool, sorry, you can't. And then saying that the pool is under cameras is so they can see you. Then this is a pool. It's a really big pool, as you can see. And then deep end is 4 feet, 5 feet, 4 feet, I don't know. Can't see it from here. And then it opens at 10 a.m., closes at sunset. Here's another look. It's a big field. Forgot to say this, they normally play like football whenever the band's playing football and other sports. So they have a lot of gates over here if you want to take your golf cart down to the pool, and then like shows you where the pool is. And then I don't really know what these gates are for. I guess for like bikes and stuff. There's a lot of them. The bridge isn't the only way you can get to the pool. You can come down this way. I think, yeah, this area is for if you want to live here. So there's a gate in here. And it shows a map of like all the sites. It does a big loop. This is the area where you can live. There's a big loop. And around this whole campground, they have in total of 392 camp spots for your camper. In this area too. And they have car parking, I think. I don't know what for, maybe for one of these campers or down there. Oh, overflow parking. And then more sites down in the grass. Or no, actually on the road, sorry. And then this is the dog park right here. Please clean up after your pet. And then there's a lot of signs and lights, I think that is. So your dog can see if you want to go on a night walk, I guess. And then they got dog waste bags provided. And then they have trash cans. And then they have 2 areas. One right there and one right there. Then there's a little tree stump over there, I think. So like they can stand on it, I don't know. And then they have a bench so you can sit on when your dog is playing. Yeah, so this campground has a lot of like nice camp spots, like this one on the corner. They got rocks there. I would suggest you come here. It's super nice. I have 2 more spots. I don't even know, 2, 3 spots to show you. 4 spots or something like that. So see you at the next spot. And then they got the Pickleball courts could be used for tennis, anything that you want to play. Like any sports with a net in it, like, you know what I mean. It's 2v2s, 2v2 court. It could be used for how many players you need, but it's mainly used for like 2v2, 1v1. There it is. See you at the next spot. So, then they got a big overflow parking. It was way over there, but the cars are blocking it. And then here's kind of like a park area. They have cornhole. And there's normally, if your kids want to play, like stuff, normally on like Clemson game day, there's normally a bouncy house, a pretty good size bouncy house, so your kids can play on it. This is more like Clemson themed and stuff, so. I love this campground because they have like good scenery, like that. And they got a bath stall if you don't want to go in your camper. And then the laundry and family bath is back there. I think it's right there. And I think this is work bathroom. And then all in the park, I guess you can call it, all pets must be on a leash. Please clean up after your pet. I don't think I think you can do it, like you can take them off your leash if there's like no one in the area, like no kids or anything or anyone. Like I was talking about the scenery. They got the rocks and like more over there. And then they live here. I don't know if camera that is, but they like live here. And then it's really a nice campground. I love it. Then they got lights surrounding the park at night. And then the office is right there to get your camp pass. And then the name is Clemson RV Park at the Grove. And then the phone number, clemsonsrv.com. And then they have full hookup and campsites, obviously. And then 150 Dalton Drive. And then there it is. Normally, I think on game day, they have a police officer like sitting right here or something. And then they got rocky sites over here. I think there's some paved all the way at the end over there. And then dump, if you need to throw your trash away at the end of your visit, like trash bags, it's gonna be at the end of the road all the way down there. And there's also another entrance over there, so. And that's not the only entrance to the park over there. There's one right there. And then another sign, all pets must be on a leash. And then this is also another entrance. The campsites aren't, that's my dad. The campsites are not that full because like it's the middle of like the year and Clemson baseball. Well, Clemson baseball is playing tomorrow and stuff. But like during the football season, it's packed. Like almost like every campsite is full. And then here's another entrance to the park. And these sites are like buddy sites. So they got like a lot of campers over there next to each other. So if you're looking to tailgate or something, that's a good spot. And they have shade under the benches so so the sun doesn't bear down on you. And you could rent golf carts. I think you can rent those. And I think that's all they have, but that's about it. One downside is they do not have a fishing pond, but like you don't need to go fishing here, but that's like one downside. So I would really suggest you come to this campground. It's really nice if you want to tailgate or go to a Clemson game you could come here even if you are cheering for the opposite team. Like, for example, if you are cheering for, like, I don't know, NC State, you can also come down here. It's not Clemson only. So, like, on game day, other people could come if you're not a Clemson fan. So, see you on the next one. Peace.